The Science of Creativity: How to Foster Your Creative Abilities. Welcome to our video on the science of creativity. Have you ever struggled with writer's block or felt like you've hit a creative plateau? You're not alone. In this video, we'll dive into the research behind creativity and give you some practical tips on how to unleash your own creative potential. Part 1: Understanding Creativity. First, let's define creativity. Creativity is the ability to generate novel and useful ideas or solutions. It involves both divergent thinking, or the ability to generate multiple solutions, and convergent thinking, or the ability to choose the best solution. There are two main types of creativity: domain-specific creativity and general creativity. Domain-specific creativity refers to being creative within a specific field, such as writing or music. General creativity, on the other hand, refers to being creative across multiple fields. While some people may believe that creativity is a gift that some are born with, research shows that creativity is a skill that can be developed and honed over time. In fact, studies have shown that even small changes in our environment and mindset can have a significant impact on our creative abilities. One important factor in creativity is our mindset. A growth mindset, which is the belief that we can improve our abilities through hard work and practice, has been linked to higher levels of creativity. On the other hand, a fixed mindset, which is the belief that our abilities are predetermined and cannot be changed, can hinder our creativity. Another factor that influences creativity is our level of expertise in a particular field. While expertise can be beneficial for generating ideas, it can also lead to a narrow focus and limit our ability to think outside the box. This is why cross-disciplinary collaborations and exposure to new fields and ideas can be so valuable for fostering creativity. Creativity is also influenced by our emotions and mood. Positive emotions such as joy and curiosity have been linked to higher levels of creativity, while negative emotions such as anxiety and stress can hinder creativity. This is why it's important to create a positive and supportive environment that encourages risk-taking and exploration. Research has also shown that creativity is influenced by our level of autonomy and freedom. When we feel like we have control over our work and the ability to make our own decisions, we are more likely to be creative. On the other hand, strict rules and regulations can stifle creativity and limit our ability to generate new ideas. Finally, creativity is influenced by the amount of exposure we have to diverse perspectives and experiences. When we are exposed to a variety of ideas and cultures, we are more likely to come up with novel solutions and approaches. This is why travel, reading, and other forms of exposure to new experiences can be so valuable for fostering creativity. Part 2: The Neuroscience of Creativity. Research has shown that creativity involves the interplay of multiple brain regions, including the prefrontal cortex, the hippocampus, and the cerebellum. These regions are involved in different aspects of creative thinking, such as idea generation, memory retrieval, and problem solving. The prefrontal cortex, which is located at the front of the brain, is responsible for many higher-order cognitive functions, including decision-making, planning, and working memory. Studies have shown that this region is also involved in creative thinking, particularly in the generation of novel ideas and the integration of information from different sources. The hippocampus, which is located deep within the brain, is involved in memory formation and retrieval. Research has shown that the hippocampus plays a critical role in creative thinking by allowing us to access and combine information from our past experiences to generate new ideas and solutions. The cerebellum, which is located at the base of the brain, is traditionally associated with motor control and coordination. However, recent research has also shown that this region is involved in creative thinking, particularly in the processing of sensory information and the generation of new ideas. Other brain regions that have been implicated in creative thinking include the parietal cortex, which is involved in spatial processing and attention, and the anterior cingulate cortex, which is involved in cognitive control and decision-making. Interestingly, research has shown that certain types of creative thinking, such as divergent thinking, may be associated with increased activity in the right hemisphere of the brain, while other types of creative thinking, such as convergent thinking, may be associated with increased activity in the left hemisphere. Overall, while the neuroscience of creativity is still an active area of research, these findings suggest that creativity is a complex process that involves the interplay of multiple brain regions and cognitive functions. By understanding the underlying neural mechanisms of creativity, we can begin to develop more effective strategies for fostering creativity and enhancing our own creative abilities. Part 3: How to foster creativity. So, how can you foster your own creative abilities? Here are some tips. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness meditation can help you focus your attention and quiet your mind, which can lead to more creative insights. Collaborate with others. Working with others can expose you to new perspectives and ideas. Take breaks. Taking breaks can help you recharge and come back to your work with fresh ideas. Practice divergent thinking. To generate multiple solutions, practice brainstorming and other techniques that encourage you to think outside the box. Embrace failure. Don't be afraid to make mistakes or try new things. Failure can be a valuable learning experience and can lead to breakthroughs. Explore new fields. Expose yourself to new fields, cultures, and experiences. This can broaden your horizons and provide new sources of inspiration. Create a supportive environment. Surround yourself with people who encourage you to take risks and explore new ideas. This can help you overcome self-doubt and build confidence in your own creative abilities. Limit distractions. Find a quiet space where you can focus on your work without distractions. This can help you enter a state of flow and promote creativity. Engage in physical activity. Exercise has been shown to increase blood flow to the brain and enhance cognitive function, including creativity. Get enough sleep. Adequate sleep is important for cognitive function, including creative thinking. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Practice creative activities. Engage in activities that allow you to express your creativity, such as writing, drawing, or playing music. This can help you develop your skills and build confidence in your creative abilities. By incorporating these strategies into your daily routine, you can cultivate a mindset and environment that supports creative thinking and fosters the development of new and innovative ideas. Remember, creativity is not a fixed trait that some people are born with and others are not. It is a skill that can be developed and improved over time with practice and effort. One effective way to practice creativity is by setting aside time each day for creative thinking or brainstorming. This can be as simple as spending 15 minutes each morning jotting down new ideas or taking a walk to stimulate your thinking. Another strategy is to challenge yourself to approach problems in new and different ways. For example, instead of tackling a problem head-on, try approaching it from a different angle or perspective. This can help you break out of mental ruts and generate fresh ideas. It's also important to remember that creativity is not always a linear process. There will be times when your ideas don't work out, or when you feel stuck. During these times, it's important to stay persistent and keep trying. By embracing failure as a natural part of the creative process, you can develop resilience and perseverance, which are essential traits for success in any creative endeavor. Fostering creativity requires a combination of mindset, environment, and practice. By adopting a growth mindset, seeking out new experiences, and engaging in regular creative activities, you can develop and strengthen your creative abilities. With time and effort, you can unlock your full creative potential and achieve your goals in whatever field you choose. One effective strategy for incorporating creativity into your content is to experiment with different formats and styles. For example, instead of writing a traditional blog post, you could create an infographic or a video that summarizes your ideas in a visually compelling way. Another approach is to tap into your audience's emotions and values. By understanding what motivates your audience and what they care about, you can create content that resonates with them on a deeper level. It's also important to stay up to date with trends and developments in your industry. By keeping your finger on the pulse of your field, you can stay ahead of the curve and create content that is both timely and relevant. Conclusion: creativity is a complex process, but by understanding the science behind it and practicing the tips we've shared, you can unleash your own creative potential. So, go ahead and try something new today.